Ronaldo, Cristiano, Bruno Fernandes and Diogo Dalot, all the Portuguese that play for Manchester United have started in this game of football of the group of the UEFA League A, Group 2, in here onto the United Matters channel, and I'm here to bring you all what this game is going to be about, how Portugal is standing, because these three United stars are really in here and are starting. And I think for me, it's one of those times that you see them starting. I think in the Euros, we never saw them play like this, because by the time Diogo Dalot came in through to play for Bruno Fernandes, to play in that position when, was it Semedo, when Semedo got an injury, the right back of a team which goes by the names of Portugal, I think Jose Mourinho had already put up words that really infected the mind of the Portuguese national coach that Bruno is not a team player. He has a lot of stats backed with him, and obviously he was thrown out of the team, and obviously they brought in another player. I think it was Renato Sanchez, who played into that position, and now João Moutinho played as a central attack midfielder with Palpina. Is it Palpina in there for you, or Carvalho playing as a central defensive midfield? Now, this time round, it looks like the manager has now believed that the change or the effect of Erik ten Hag on Bruno Fernandes has really gone ahead to convince him to go on and really put him into his starting 11. And obviously, it's all about Erik ten Hag improving Bruno. I believe Bruno has a lot to his game, but he lacked a lot of improvement under the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer terror or reign. He came in 2020 January. He played with him until the year of 2020. I think 2021, not it? I think that's it. Close to 2 years. And that was it for a man who goes by the name of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And Bruno faced Ralf Rangnick, also never played very well. But ever since the coming in of Erik ten Hag, Bruno is really trying to go on and really put in goals and assist at Manchester United. And I believe he's really doing a very good job, especially into that midfield area. Because the all central attack midfielder is meant to really get this game into, or to give his team control. And if at all he doesn't, then he has no reason as to why he's being played into that area. So that's the main reason as to why Jose Mourinho was complaining about this. And obviously, the manager listened to it. But I believe Bruno is another different player altogether. Now let's get to the game. This game is in the group that has Portugal, Czech Republic and Switzerland, with Spain on top with 8 points, Portugal having 7, Czech Republic having 4, and Switzerland having 3. Meaning that this is a must-win for a team which goes by names of Portugal. It's a must-win for a team which goes by names of Portugal. And look at the lineup of a team which goes by names of Portugal. This is how it is looking for starters. Portugal are having Costa in goal, Dalot playing as a right back, Ruben Diaz playing on the right side of the central defense, Di Pereira playing on the left side of the central defense, Rui playing on the left side, playing as a left fullback, Carvalho, William, and Ruben Neves playing in a double midfield pivot. Leao, you know him, Rafael Leao, playing for AC Milan, very much informed player, playing as a right attack midfielder. Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United playing as a central attack midfielder. Bernardo Silva playing as a left attack midfielder, with Cristiano Ronaldo leading the line. And you know that they really have loads onto their bench, the likes of Filipino plays for Fulham, Nuno Mendes, Wolverhampton Wanderers, you know, João Felix, and very many others. Renato Sanchez, name it. They are part of this team of Portugal. When you look at that squad, that lineup of Portugal, I don't know why Arsenal is so much on my tongue, yet I don't even support it. Look, the most important game for Ronaldo is this one. And if there is anyone who needs a game like this, it's supposed to be Cristiano Ronaldo, scoring his first goal in the season against a team which goes by the names of Sheffield in the UEFA Europa League. And obviously we never played into the Premier League on the weekend. And obviously they trained with Manchester United and then fled off to their respective national teams. Now, Ronaldo in this team, why does he need this game like none of other players, the Portuguese? One, he needs to get his scoring boot back. Scoring a penalty, people will say it was a penalty, but a penalty is a goal and it's part of the game. And secondly, he needs to send a message to Erik ten Hag that, please, we are going to the Manchester Derby. Don't treat me like how Rangnick treated me when he told me that I'm not going to play a big part into this game, and obviously he sent him to Portugal. That is what Ronaldo hates, because Ronaldo knows that he's meant to play big games like the Manchester derby. And Ronaldo scoring against Manchester City makes a lot of noise on social media than him scoring against Chelsea. That's it. So this is why Ronaldo wants this game, and these two games, when Portugal are going to play against Czech Republic and Spain, they're games that is going to make a very huge statement to Erik ten Hag. Please think about me, put me in your plans as far as this game of football is concerned. And even Bruno Fernandes, a chance has been given to him to play into a central attack midfield area, because the likes of João Moutinho are on bench and very many others, because even Rafael Leao can play in here very well. So I believe it's time for him to come out and show that I'm really the new number 8 of Portugal. I'm the new central attack midfielder of Portugal, by really releasing the likes of Bernardo Silva, Rafael Leao, and Cristiano Ronaldo. That's it. This is his main aim in this job. Let's wait and see whether he's really going to go ahead and really make it happen in this game of football. But obviously, they need a win, because even Spain is playing Switzerland. Switzerland is not an easy team, you know that very well. But obviously, Spain, if at all Spain win, they will be at 11 points and Portugal will be at 10 points. Meaning that their game they're going to play in the midweek, I think it's going to be Tuesday, is really going to be very much decisive as far as the group is concerned. But we as United fans are so much responsible for our 3 players that they've gone to the national team, having not played into the Premier League, and they last played last Thursday. And those are how many weeks, those are how many days, almost close to 10 days without playing football, meaning that them getting this game of football is really important for them to go in and really play very well, because even if they don't play in the midweek, will be preparing for the game against Man City. But obviously, they need to get some minutes into this game of football, because we need them fit. Them not really playing a competitive game will send them back like Diogo Dalot, because Diogo Dalot has been so much integral into this team, especially into that right back position at Manchester United. And obviously, Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo, these 3, if they don't get, if they were not picked today, you get, that means they would have taken close to 15 days without playing any game towards the game of Spain. But them getting the time in this game of football against a side which goes with Czech Republic is really good. And I believe they are really going to play a minimum of like 70 minutes. And this is going to be music to ears to a man who goes by the names of Erik ten Hag, who believes in competitive football games like these ones, that they can go ahead and really bring you the best. Lisandro Martinez played yesterday. Casemiro played close to 70 minutes for a team which goes by the name of Brazil, meaning that all our players are really doing great. Now, let me show you the starting 11 of a team which goes by the names of Czech Republic. And obviously, they have Vadik in goal, Zima, Barbaric, Jameric, back 3, Kofol, Shushek, Kral, and Zeleny playing in a midfield 4. Kofol is playing as a right wing back, and Zeleny playing as a left wing back. Shushek and Kral playing into that area of the midfield pivot. Then Barak, right forward. Patrick Schick playing as the center forward, and Jose playing as a left forward. Now, talk of Patrick Schick. If at all you've been following Patrick Schick very well, when he returned that side, he really came out and said that he wouldn't really reject any call to go to Manchester United, meaning that he is also part of what we call the eye of the watch list, because I know United are really looking in for a man who is really playing as a center forward into this lineup of United, especially because they know that Ronaldo is not into their plan, or is not a player that you're going to be having into your plans for so long. So we really need a player like Ronaldo to go on and really do the needful for himself and do the needful, because Patrick Schick is also here to prove a statement that, all right, I'm facing Ronaldo, and if at all he scores against a team that really has Ronaldo in it, obviously it will be so much sounding that Ronaldo's replacement score against Ronaldo's Portugal. You get, that could be the headline. So Patrick Schick is one of those players that is so much needed at Old Trafford, and he also wants to come at Manchester United, and let's wait and see whether his impact today can really send an impact to a man who goes by names of Erik ten Hag to go ahead and really sign him at Old Trafford. So that's the starting 11 of Portugal. The game is starting in the next 45 minutes. So guys, keep it a point. United Matters channel is where you're really watching us from. Rokan David is my name for now. I sign out for now. See you later, but endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. So do this. Your predictions are welcome. I believe Portugal is going to win this one by 4-1 or 4-0 because they've brought out an S side and their bench is really rich. Oh, someone will tell me, Rokan, you've not shown us the bench of Portugal. All right, let me show you the bench of Portugal because you're really yearning to really see it. So the bench of Portugal has the following players. They're having Rui Patricio, Thiago Dalot, Nuno Mendes, João Palhinha, Goncalo Ramos, Matthew Nunes, Jose Sa, Vitinha, João Moutinho, Ricardo Horta, Diego Jota, and Pedro Neto. So that is the bench of a team which goes by names of Portugal, and you see how strong they've gone, and you see how their bench is strong. To me, I really tell people that Portugal, we look at their squad, apart from their manager, if at all he gets everything right in the World Cup, they can win the World Cup. What are your thoughts about Portugal winning this game of football and winning the World Cup? I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty God protect you abundantly. I'm out.